yeah, pretty much. I had to get out and see what the rest of Europe was doing, sort of creatively. Australia is great; it's a great place to live, and the soul scene is growing. I guess similar to Italy, it's a growing scene. But I don't really want to be, I want to be amongst the scene, not a growing scene. So I decided to take the leap and go to London. But it's definitely paid off. I've definitely had a good few months in London. I've only been there since December or early January. So it's been a busy few months, but I love it.
Shots like a stereo. I'm not just stereotype. No, I'm not like that. I just want my life back. Shots like a stereo. I'm not just stereotype. No, I'm not like that. I just want my life back.
Yeah, so many. I mean, I think I've worked with over 20 artists, just doing heaps of production and heaps of stuff like that. But I think the artist that stands out to me so far is a small artist called Rakei, and no one really knows him so far. But he's gonna be on the scene in a few months or a few years or even a few weeks, who knows. But incredible like producer and beat maker, and his soundscapes are incredible. Like, I'm really gelling with him, really well.
Lively up yourself, brainwashing, cause I'ma put it on. Don't be conqueror, cause I know you the one. When I Steve it up soon come. Fire up the heat tonight. Exodus killer, so captive, that's mine. Got the kinky reggae, hallelujah, phone time. Don't rock the boat.
I mean, I'd love to go to LA because I know that I've quite a few followers. I guess you can track by like Twitter or Facebook, statistics. But LA is a big following city that follows me. Plus, I've heard a lot about the jazz scene and that new future R&B sound that's coming out of the United States at the moment. So there's a big thing happening in LA, and I'd love to be there, but I'd love to be everywhere in the world. This is time and place, really. Oh my gosh, Corey Henry is my favorite, my favorite musician in the world. Him and Chris Dave go hand in hand, so yeah, that would be awesome.
Universal existence, play it till it's on the system, yeah. Play it till it's on the system, play it till it's on the system, yeah.
I totally agree. The cool thing about, I guess, SoundCloud and Bandcamp and other sort of platforms is it gives sort of power back to the people, I guess, because you can release stuff by yourself, and you don't need a label to back you, sort of thing. My first release was a self-released, as they say, a self-released EP for free, and again, it was like a community that it was for free, but people still paid money to purchase it, and I had thousands of people that bought it. So that's insane in itself, but I feel like that whole scene, we're all in it together, and there's this whole rising community of independent music, and yeah, in a few years, it could shake up the scene even more. Like, it's exciting to see where it's growing to. Yeah, exactly. So it's funny, I was talking to them about this the other day, that if it wasn't for SoundCloud or the likes of social media, we wouldn't be friends pretty much, because when I was going to London, I went off the back of I have no friends in London, but I'm friends with some people on Twitter who live in London. Let's see if we can make this work. So I landed, and pretty much a week later I was having takeaway food with some of the dudes, and like we were hanging out playing Monopoly. So it's just this new age of like digital friendships. That's sort of what gave birth to like my friendship with Tom, and now I'm making music with him, and he's a good artist in his own right. So it's pretty exciting to see this whole new generation of communication. I guess it's quite weird.
Waited on the street, ready with it peace. My philosophy is that
it was it's a funny story. I used to make music for my friends when I was younger, a lot of rappers or maybe singers, and I would make the beats. And it got to a point, I think my older brother said, man, why don't you just start singing on your own beats, sort of thing. And I came from, I've said this story a lot, but I came from that background of a beat maker that just happened to be able to sing, sort of thing. So over the past few years and the past few releases, my songwriting has matured with, I guess, practice, because I only started a few years ago in terms of songwriting. Those songs on Franklin's Room were the first songs I ever wrote. So yeah, I guess now writing for my album, I've seen myself evolve into a songwriter that makes beats now, or that produces music around it. So it's been a whole change in scenery and like dynamic. But like, yeah, I'm excited to see where I go in the next few years, as growing as an artist.
said I got the bullet, yeah, in the chamber, and I'm not afraid of the danger, yeah. So we got to go down to the fire. I go through the fire with you, killing diamond with you. Said I know everybody's watching me. I said the rest of it's on, yeah. From every angle, need to go, there you go, personal.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of people know this. One of my favorite artists is D'Angelo. Purely, because he's got the great arranging with his vocals. He's got a great voice. He does it all, sort of thing. I mean, he might not play drums or he might not play guitar, but he writes the parts. And it's just really inspiring to. You don't have to rely on anyone if you know you can do it yourself. You just got to work hard and then I guess get your own sound by. Yeah, I guess doing it yourself. So he's a massive, he's a massive key to why I'm doing what I'm doing. There's another guy, he's a lead singer of Radiohead, because he has a side project, Tom York. He does it all too. He produces and sings and makes his beats, and these are the two guys that are the pinnacle for me in terms of songwriters that make their own music, and then everyone respects them for both, which is what I want, be known as a producer and not just a singer. So hopefully the more I do it, the more recognition. Oh wow. My favorite screen music writer is Hans Zimmer, because it's a Hans Zimmer production sort of thing, just the same way a Pharrell beat is a Pharrell beat. If a movie is scored by Hans Zimmer, it's that. So I mean, I wouldn't do it justice remixing it, but I guess I would try one of the latest Batmans, or even I think it would be one of the latest Batmans, or even I'm pretty sure Avatar had a really epic soundtrack, so maybe Avatar or something. But I don't really know. I haven't thought about that, but I think it'd be one of the Batmans. So tonight I do a show which is quite exciting because it's different to my solo show and my band show, I do stuff where I loop beats on the spot, and I sing over the top, and I might rearrange a track while I'm singing, and if the crowd isn't digging it, I can, you know, change the vibe and, you know, go on to the next song, sort of thing. It's sort of, you know, it's an interactive set. It's sort of like a DJ set, but I'm not DJing. I have to disclaim that. Some people think I'm DJing sometimes up there, but I'm, you know, working hard to loop all this stuff. So that's what happens in that set. The band set is, you know, just pretty straightforward. You know, me on the keys, and I got the band behind me, and we play the songs as you might hear them on the EPs, and we might rearrange some stuff. But that's a pretty straightforward one. But that's why the NPC set's exciting, because, you know, you never really know what's going to happen. It's always exciting every time. So
suddenly I'm hit. Is this darkness of the dawn? Yeah. And your friends won't come. And your friends won't come. So show me where you feel. Yeah. So show me where you feel.
Yeah, so I've been writing the past few months for my album. Decided to do an album, and it's really exciting just to see. I think I've truly found my sound. The first few EPs were influenced by other artists and stuff like that, but during the making of this album, I haven't really listened to much music, which brings me into myself and what I truly, you know, write like. And yeah, it's been really, really good. I've got a few tracks left, and then we'll see what happens. I think hopefully this year, like, I'll release the album. But yeah, really excited to show people a massive body of work this time, because sometimes I've released a 5-track EP, and then people are like, we want more. So yeah, I guess I'm releasing, you know, a full length now. So if they hopefully they enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, just thanks so much for sharing my music, listening to my music, enjoying my music. So it's been great, and hopefully as I release this album and write more music, like, we can all grow together, as you are fans of mine right now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Cool, man. Cool, that was fun, man.